Hey, what's up, guys? Meteorologist Doug Hetty. It is Saturday. It is January 7th. Wanted to give you a Weather Savants update. Of course, Weather Savants is my long range forecasting company, but I also do short and mid range forecasting, and then I kind of cover what's going on across the Central Plains for my clients. So I just throw them on YouTube. Plus, huge shout out to my guys at Superior Roofing and Construction. They are a four-state premier roofing contractor. They're locally owned, they're family owned, located at 7th and High Street. Plus, they're going to have a great salon out of that building as well called Vibe, which I'm also going to do some advertising for them. Of course, I had them do my roof a couple months ago. You might as well trust them to do yours. The number's right there on the screen. All right, so here's what we're going to do today. We're going to take a look, see what's going on right now. We're going to do a weather question, and then we're going to look at our next big storm system that comes in on Thursday. Once we get done with that, I do want to go through the rest of the month because it does start to get interesting late this month and then heading into the beginning of February. I wanted to knock this out now because, of course, if you know me, I'm a monster Chiefs fan. So I use my son's room as my office. Of course, I'm sure most of you guys know my son passed away 16 months ago. Um, I feel close to him in here. This is the room that he passed away in, and this is where I like to work. I just feel comfortable with just being in this room. But what I was trying to get to is diehard Chiefs fans. My son and I both were. So, of course, the Chiefs have a big game coming up here in about an hour. We need a win. If we win, we lock up that number one spot. Of course, everything's messed up a little bit with the Hamlin situation. And thank God that he is doing so much better. It looks like he's going to make a full recovery, which is fantastic. But it did kind of change up the playoff system a little bit across the region. All right, enough of that. Let's go to weather. Let's check things out. Let's see what's going on. Look at this. So we had a little drizzle around the Joplin Metro earlier today. Right now, it's just kind of cloudy skies. But if we zoom in, you can see to our north. So look at this, some light snow, Kansas City, up in the northern parts of Missouri. So really along and north of I-70, a little thicker band once you get down toward Harrisonville, just north of Butler. Accumulations are going to be very light on this. Some areas may pick up a half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch in northern parts of Missouri as we go through the afternoon. Besides that, most things are looking pretty good. We are seeing some rain picking up central Missouri, Rolla, just to the north of Springfield. But I think for the four-state area, meaning our general region or my region, we're dealing with clouds and a little bit of drizzle, and that's about it. We do have some showers picking up southern parts of Arkansas, so this will affect Little Rock over toward Memphis, up toward Cape Girardeau a little bit later on this evening. Besides that, it's just kind of a gloomy Saturday, but it is a Saturday, which is always nice. All right, so here's your weather question. I get weather questions in all the time. I got this one in this week, so I figured, hey, let's address this. Joplin averages 13 inches of snow. Do I think we will hit that mark? I do. I do think we will hit that mark. So far this season, we are at 3 inches. Of course, we had the snow right before Christmas. That gave us right about 2.5 inches. And if you remember back in November, we had two little tiny snow events that gave us 1/4 inches. So we're at 3 inches. So we have 10 more inches to hit that average mark. I think we're going to surpass that and get 15 to 18. I know we're running out of time because once you get to March around here, snow chances are pretty much gone. What people don't realize is it's really actually hard to get snow here this far south. It's hard to get snow. You got to have just the perfect situations. But I think we're going to get at least one big snow. I consider a big snow 6 inches or more. And then I think we're going to get a couple little ones. So, yes, I do think we will hit that mark. All right, let's look through the weekend. Then we're going to go long range. All right, through the evening, still light snow, northern parts of Missouri, light showers through the state of Missouri. Kansas, you start to clear out, see a little bit of sunshine as we go into the evening hours. As we go through tonight, most of the snow and rain over towards St. Louis starts to work out. And then most areas start to clear out by tomorrow morning. It's going to be a cold start. We're going to start right around 30 degrees. Now, as we go through the day on Sunday, most of the four-state area looks pretty good. High temp, so you can see 50 in Dodge City, 53 in Oklahoma City, a little bit cooler Kansas City, 43, 46 Joplin, Little Rock at 53. But we do get the sun, which is going to return, which is always nice to see. All right, let's go into next week. Monday looks pretty good. We are going to have a lot of clouds, but look at the temps. We press 60 in Joplin, about 51 Kansas City, 61 Amarillo, Oklahoma City, up to about 64. Tuesday also looks good, a little bit warmer. We got 60s out through Kansas and Oklahoma, 50s, Missouri, and also parts of Arkansas. Look at the clouds increase on Wednesday ahead of our next storm system. We get the southerly wind, so it's going to be very windy across the entire region, but our next storm system starts to move in Thursday. We need to watch the track of this. Now, when I look back at the pattern, mainly so we've seen this system come through twice so far, and the 2 cycles ago when it came through, the jet stream just wasn't very strong, so it was just kind of a little upper level wave. Last time it came through, it dropped in and it produced a cutoff low, so it kind of sat to our south and then kicked out a couple days later. This is going to do something kind of in between cycle 1 and cycle 2. It should roll right across the Kansas-Oklahoma state line, maybe a little deeper south. So what this means is showers, maybe even thunderstorms from Joplin, Fayetteville, Tulsa, Texarkana, Little Rock. We can't rule out some strong, maybe severe storms, eastern Oklahoma, western parts of Arkansas, down through Texas. I think the Joplin metro is mainly just rain and a very cold rain when you get north toward Kansas City, Topeka, and Wichita. Now, as some colder air starts to filter in, and this is where it gets tricky. If this upper level low can strengthen just a little bit, we get even colder air that drags into it, and it will put this column, you see this is the comma head, into all snow instead of rain. Now, you can see how snow starts to mix in. So here's Thursday evening, Kansas City snow, Topeka snow, Wichita snow, still rain in Joplin, but as it passes through, it gives Joplin, Fayetteville, Springfield, Columbia, rain snow mix. So this is something we want to watch closely this week to see how much cold air we can get into the system and see if we can squeeze out a little bit of snow. All right, let's go long range a little bit. So, okay, we got that system on Thursday. We've only had that one big blast of Arctic air. Of course, we all know right before Christmas. The Arctic air is gone for a while. It will return. All right, rain chances Thursday, of course, maybe a little bit of snow. We do have another storm system that moves in on the 16th and 17th. So that would be Monday and Tuesday. Now, this is going to take a far southern track, which that's what I like to see. So again, if we can get some colder air into it, we'll get a rain over to snow event. Later that week, Friday the 20th, we also get another storm system that will give us rain, possibly over to snow. But we don't have really any Arctic air through the entire month of January. Then it starts to get interesting. The week of the 22nd, it's going to be a colder week, not an Arctic air week, but a colder week. And then we have a big storm system that comes in around the 31st and 1st. That is one that I want to keep my eyes on because that could be a rain over to snow event and could actually give us some good accumulations. But I do think with that system, the Arctic air starts to come back down. And then it retreats and comes back down, retreats, comes back down. But the first half of February looks to be pretty cold right now. So that's where I'm crossing my fingers. I love winter weather. That's where I'm crossing my fingers, hoping to get some winter weather across the region. All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that little bell. Obviously, I stream on here a lot when the weather gets active. Any questions, we do weather questions on here, so make sure if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below, so I'll try to address those. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Go Chiefs. We need a win. And I probably won't do a Weather Savants video tomorrow just because not much is going to be going on, but I'll definitely do another one on Monday, and we'll start to really address the storm system moving in on Thursday. All right, guys, have a great Saturday afternoon and evening.